Okay, so thank you, Tabo. So Adam is saying take the bishop with the knight. Knight takes bishop check. And if he takes with the pawn, take the bishop with the queen and a checkmate. Yes. But what if he doesn't take? Bishop g2 check. That wins the rook. Bishop g2 check. Rook g2. Queen h1. Rook g1. Knight h2. King. Is that, yeah, king e1. And you win the. When you win the rook. Bishop g2. Rook g2. Queen h1. Rook g1. Knight h2. King e1. And then just queen g1 wins the rook. And this rook will fall. It has to be bishop g2, yeah. Me unrated on because I'm gonna use that suggestion. Yeah, bishop g2, rook g2, queen h1, rook g1, knight h2, king e1, and queen g1 just wins the rook. And then you pick up this rook as well. That's a nice tactic. Well done. GM. That was a good tactic. Okay. The simple answer would be bishop f3, queen f3. Bishop f3, queen e3, rook e3, bishop bishop f3. Or bishop f3, queen e3, bishop g2, but then this king f2. What can it be? Oh, it's queen d2, knight e2, bishop g2, king g2, and then rook e2. Okay, just pick up the rook. Nice tactic, because it would have been a fork. Next one. Bishop takes knight, almost. Yeah, it was the queen exchange, and then bishop g2, king g2, rook e2, and then you pick up the knight as well. And yeah, you win the piece back. Yeah, there might be a delay on the stream. This is a bit more complicated. So I'm guessing the bishop has to get involved. The bishop on f3, most likely. But how do I take, and then you check sec? The king goes either way. But does it work? Does it work though? Ah, GM Wade, how you doing? Knight H4 somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. But does it work? Like, doesn't the king escape with a king F1, king E2, knight H4 first? Finding all the cool moves. Knight H4, wanting to, yeah, looks like it simply works. Knight H4, because if GH4, there's Queen G4. Yeah, and it's simply checkmate. Knight H4. What if Bishop F1? Bishop F1. What's gonna happen? Bishop F1. Do we play Bishop H1? King H1, Queen F3, King G1. Nah, the bishop sack doesn't work. But Knight H4 looks like a cool move. Because Knight H4, Bishop F3, Knight F3, King F1, and you'll win in exchange after Knight takes E1. Knight H4, then did he have Bishop F1? Yeah, I'm thinking Bishop F1. Like, how do you counter that? How do you counter Bishop F1? Bishop G2, Queen G4. What do you do? King F1? If King F1, I have Queen C4. Yeah, I'm so thinking takes. Queen G4 hit the pawn, threaten either Knight A4 or Knight H4. If you push, yeah, then I have Knight, Knight. I have Queen takes, sorry. And the other way I got Knight F4, something like that. Bishop C6, something with my bishop C6, Queen F. Bishop C6, and Queen F3 after Bishop F1. Setting up a discovery attack. Could work. Yeah, that could work actually. Oh, it's cold. Knight H4 though. Knight H4, Bishop F1, Bishop C6. And if you take, then there's, if you take the knight on H4, then there is Queen G4, Bishop G2, and Queen G2 checkmate. Yeah, you know, that can work. That can work. That's actually a cool suggestion. Knight H4 eats knight. Knight H4 no cap. Could be Knight H4. E6. Oh, you want to trade of queens? Bishop takes. Doing the simple calculation. Bishop takes, queen takes, and then knight takes. Or is the rook moving? Yeah, so it was knight h4. Congratulations again, GM. And GM white. Yeah. Bishop c6. I don't know, maybe it could have worked as well. But knight h4 definitely. Let me check. Let me check that out. So we were looking at knight h4, bishop f1, bishop c6. Bishop c6. Well done. It's a good move. It's a top engine suggestion. Bishop c6. f4. Okay, and then just giving up the exchange. But yeah, I was looking. What was I looking at? How do you stop it? Maybe like rookie. Yeah, rook e3 does not work because he's a check. Basically, I have to give up. Okay, next one. See if I can get this one right. Bishop f7, king f7, queen d5, bishop e6, knight g5. Yeah, there's no way it's not it's bishop f7. It has to be bishop f7. Bishop f7, king f7, queen d5, bishop e6, knight g5. With king f6, bishop b2. It's not checkmate though. This queen e5. But come on, this has to be bishop sec. It has to be bishop then. It has to be the bishop sec. And then you take with the knight. It looks like I can take advantage of this pawn here. If I can get my queen to h4, then I can just capture the pawn on e5. But what does it actually do? Just win a pawn. Queen h4, king e3, e3. What if queen h4, king e3, and then like c5? Just a throwing in c5. Where's the queen going? Is the queen going to e4? If the queen goes to e4, can't you just play knight f6? and hit the queen. Yeah, queen king e3 though. Does king e3 work? Maybe even like queen e1 check, but after bishop e2. I don't not bishop, not bishop e2. Knight e2. I don't see much after knight e2. Yeah, queen h4 has to be the first move. Just after that, what king move can we expect? Maybe it's knight d7, but it's b4. Knight d7, you can even capture the bishop on d6. Queen h4. Now the king has to move either to g2 or g1. Hmm. Yeah, queen h4 though. Just depends where the king moves. Yeah, a bit of a tricky puzzle. A tricky puzzle. Bring bishop near rook. Bishop can win his queen. Bring the bishop near rook. So like bishop f8. Bishop f8, knight d7. Queen h4. Wait. Queen h4, king g1, knight g3. You win the rook, but you're losing the bishop here. But it has to be queen h4. I'll put it on the board. So it has to be queen h4. King g2. Okay. King g2. It just captures. It's simply just taking the pawn on e5. But why do you take it with the rook or the bishop? Think with the bishop. You can't threaten much. There's queen before. But yeah, that's not a problem. The king is so unsafe. Yeah, just bishop takes. Oh, there's a rook takes. Why is it rook takes though? That's what happens after rook. Bishop takes. Queen a4. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that move. Therefore, rook takes. You know, of course, if you take back, you win the queen. And yeah, material is a queen and a bishop. I mean, a bishop and a rook for a queen. But okay, let me play some Blitz. Hi, chess music. Chris Nakarel. Oops, it's a puzzle. Wade, you said maybe queen h4, king e3, knight e7. Yeah, I thought about that, but king e3 though. Okay, let's analyze. Let's analyze. King e3. You said 97. 97. You know, I was thinking about b4, just to to cover or to protect, I guess, the c5 square. But does it work? Is this the line? Oh, it's terrible. Knight takes. Oh, and this pawn is undefended. And yeah, let's go back. King e3. King e3, the top move. Either knight takes f4 or knight d7. Yeah, look at this. Either f4 or knight takes d7 after king e3. What happens after king g1? Still rook takes. Why am I missing rook takes? Bishop e3 captures. Queen e3, knight d7. And you're just coming with tempo. You want to get the queen on the diagonal. Knight takes, but knight f4, bishop f4. Yeah, position's falling apart. But okay, let me play some Blitz. What do I play? I play 3 plus 0, 3 plus 2. I just want to win a game, to be honest. Hopefully 3 plus 0. Okay, play the card. I'm expecting knight d to c3, after which I will play bishop e7. I can even play bishop e4, a3, bishop e5, and let's go back. You, my arrows are skew. But then there will be a yeah, there's gonna be a problem. I wouldn't mind trading and then going into an endgame with king e7. I don't mind it. I'll play knight f6 and bring my bishop to e6, bring my rooks to d8 and e8 or even f8. And yeah, my pawns are all on dark squares, but it doesn't matter. I have a weakness on e5, but I can use it as a strength somehow. Somehow. Okay, so my pawn wants to... Do I take with the king or the pawn? If captures. So my pawn wants to go back. They want me to push. They want me to induce the weakness. But I have rook d8. If I push, there is no... There's knight e4. Maybe bishop here, bishop a5, bishop h7. Maybe. But let's push. Let's say, show me. Show me there's a weakness. I'm gonna bring rook h to d8 and just double up. Can I trap the bishop if knight h5, knight h5, g4, but it's probably like h3, probably h3. And my opponent goes for it. Okay, I can take and play g4. Yeah, I don't see why not. f3 takes, e takes. Oh, we can take, and I can take the pawn here and come back to a4. But then you just capture. So why don't I take here, and then you'll take here, and then everything can happen. Anything can happen on the board. Let's go after the bishop. I'm expecting f3. You can take, and I can take. Yeah, I can take first, though. There's no problems. He's expecting a trade. Yep. Setting up this check. Yeah, playing slow. I need to come back and win the exchange. Control the second rank, winning one of the pawns. Okay. Next game. E4, C5. Okay, E5. D4. What is this? I'm just gonna castle. I don't know what this move does. Block or prevent bishop g5? Maybe. Okay. Hanging onto the pawn. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. Knight c6, most likely. Hopefully it works. I got no clue if it works. Bishop f7, king f7, queen b3, d5. I can give a check with 95, and then tap takes. Now I'm forced. I want to push. Now I can play 94. Need the bishop. How did I predict that move? And then we're gonna take, and then I got a fork. Rook a7 takes. Is this not a fork? Am I seeing stuff? Yeah, that looks like a fork to me. My queen will get trapped after queen c7, but I sacked a piece for two pieces basically. I don't really get trapped. How do I get out though? Yeah, what? Bishop h2? I must look at my board. I need to look at the whole board. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, let's just hit the pawn. Can't even play b4. Oh, you really want to trap my queen? Then we can go back. Just open the diagonal up. I will lose this pawn. I will lose it. But I'm gonna play. I'm just gonna move my queen back. Hit this. I can give a check first before I capture. Just to place the king back on g8 or even push g6. This does not work because I can just take the knight and then I get two pieces for the rook. And then I'll just be up a piece. Check. Bring my rook to c8, c1, c1. h6 is weak. Hit the bishop. Can I just, yeah, can I not just play knight d4? Because here's a fork. I can take and then I can pick up this pawn here on a6. I might be too far from my king, but there's no problems. Now I just sack the rook. Hit the rook, hit the queen. Oh no. I did not see that. Yeah, what did I do now? It had to be done. It had to be done. Yeah, like how did I miss that move at Queen H? What is this? Queen H5? Man, that was unnecessary miss from me. Queen H5? I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief. I thought I was winning an exchange. I must look at the board. I must look at the whole board. What's the correct move? Queen E2 to cover Queen H5 or Queen B3. What is Queen B3 doing? What is Queen B3 doing? Oh, you wanna go to F7, King H8. Position is winning. Plus two. It's just falling apart here. But I had a nice position. I had a nice position. Yeah, A6. Yeah, so my position is bad and the opening, but it's complicated because I sacked the bishop. I saw the oh E5. E5. I was thinking knight G4. Queen D5 castles. And H3 and the knight is trapped. Yeah. How did I not see that? I don't know. I'm not tactically aware. Not tactically aware. Knight H7. Queen D5. Castles. Queen e4. I will move to this diagonal. Okay. Okay, so that's two in a row. Can I keep it up? Maybe. I don't know. The delayed, if you can call it the delayed fantasy variation. Can I take? Do I want to take? Play bishop d6 and knight takes knight f6 and just castles. I've never played against this before, as far as I can remember. But my position's not bad. It's just there's a lot of pressure. I don't want to castle because this rook on f1 is is gonna cause too much counterplay. Just gonna castle my problems away. Queen g4, queen b4, knight e2, and I'll just take. I'll take the pawn. But they're gonna take first. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I want to win the bishop. Probably queen a3. My opponent looks like they would do that. f6 and just hope for the best. I have 2 pawns for the knight, or for a piece. Play f6 secured, and now I just gotta play chess. Hopefully they play knight c4. I can get counterplay with queen c5, knight e3. Hopefully, and then I can play like rook. Yeah. Okay. Let's prevent the knight from going to a5. We can trade, but on my turn. Oh man, but now I just give up a pawn. Why did I do that? Such an unnecessary move. Like I realized it when I played it. Maybe I can defend this. Maybe. Bring my rook to d3 and go after the b3 pawn. Okay. Playing for counterplay. Yeah, well played. Well played. Shavana's block wanna play, brother. Send the request, we can play. We can play. Yeah, my username is Mr. Mueller. Should be on the screen. I'll move it slightly. Then you can send request. Okay, you can send requests along. I'll continue playing. If I want to do something, okay, I'll continue playing. Okay, I have to fix the screen. If that looks alright. Scandinavian. My opponent doesn't want to go to the end game. So they retreat the queen and they can flank to the bishop. And yeah, we just play chess. You can always play queen e3 and bishop h6. I'm expecting bishop g4. Now can't I take? Bishop g4. And I take again. Should I sack my queen? Should I sack my queen? Let's do it. Ah, okay. No queen sack today. I was expecting a queen sack with bishop g4, bishop c3, king f1, bishop here, and then yeah, and then yeah, bishop a8, bishop f3, but doesn't seem like it. Can I sack now? And then no, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, it does not work. I forgot I still have the castle. That's yeah, but okay. I'm down 30 seconds, but it's okay. Yo, I really want to sack my rook, you know? This was a long opening, a very long opening phase. It's a nice checkmate. You're gonna trade off queens. Is that what I'm seeing? Queen c5. I don't understand the move queen c1. Yeah. Hmm. We can trade off. I hit the pawn. And defend, I hit you and attack. If you move here, it's a fork. So you have to give it up. There might be a bishop e3, but I just push. I say no counterplay. Okay, so my pawn is giving up the pawn. Knight e5 captures 96 and I just take. Mm, this is not easy. It's complicated. But I can take because this comes a check. Knight f3 comes a check after rook f to d1. Then I gotta check here. I can take. Now you just decide which one you want. I can take this pawn. Hopefully my rook does not get trapped. I hope so. Just hope it doesn't get trapped. Can play f6, king f7. Just cover the square. I'm expecting knight e2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can also be played. It's a check, but yeah, doesn't work. I just push. Give a check. And does this not lead to checkmate? Hmm. That's fine. I take with the king. Well played. Let's go again. e4. Scandinavian. Trade of queens. Now, yeah, we can trade off. Play c3. Bishop g2. Castles. Kind of like a King's Indian attack. I've got holes in my position, but it's alright. It is all alright, not all left. Knight c, bishop c4 could be a problem. But I just take. I can take. It's fine. But they're most likely gonna take the knight. fine. The pawn is gone. The pawn's gone. Can't get it back. Hit the bishop, hit the knight. Hit the pawn because the knight has to move. I'm taking it. I'm taking it going into opposite color bishop in game. And playing chess. Bishop a3, rook a3, rook a1, rook e to a1. And I'm just going after this pawn. They're probably going to play bishop c4 and then... Ah, okay. That's a good move. That's a good move. Why didn't I just play bishop h6? Okay, let me move this one. And then I can play bishop h6, hit the pawn here. Oh man, they're finding all the nice moves. And I'm gonna double up, counterplay, go for something. This pawn is strong. Hopefully they play... Oh, okay, that's alright. You can take, but I'll take. So it doesn't quite work. Takes, pawn. Hit the rook. Do you want to trade off rooks? Does the rook trade off work though? Can I defend? I have to find out. Going to have to find out. We can trade off. When I play bishop c1, bishop a3. I'm catching on nonsense here. Rook f3. Ah, okay. No, it's a draw. I just put my bishop on this diagonal. put my laptop on charge. Okay, that's a pawn, but I have to not make it complicated. Does that make sense? I need to just play simple chess now. Bishop d3 and then play g6. I can play bishop f5 now. Bishop d3. Go back. And I want to trade off bishops. Maybe. I can play a5, bishop a, not there, bishop b4. With the knight hit the queen hit the bishop. e4. I'm gonna give the pawn up. I got myself into a mess. So yeah, I'm gonna miss. It doesn't help that my king is here. I can take, but there's a check. Covering the c5 square. Just rook c2. There's no rush. There's no rush. Expecting king of 7. Hey, now we're playing. Okay. I push g6, rook d5, king. Can I sack my rook here? After takes, king takes, and then bishop here. I hope it works. I'm not even calculating. I hope it works because the rook's stuck. It's trapped after bishop d2. But takes. Ooh. Ooh. Let's play on. Let's play on. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, I had to play for the win. I need to can't take draws prematurely. Prematurely. I can't speak English. Hij moet maar Afrikaans praten of iets. They always do this when they castle queenside. Like, it's so predictable but so difficult to stop. Now this doesn't this win a piece? Now bishop takes. And then queen takes. No, it's unfortunate. Uh, I'm still gonna play it and play and then play then I can capture. I'm down a pawn, but it's fine. takes and then hit the knight. Hit the pawn, hit the knight. Just play 97. You can get a pass pawn now, but you can actually. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll probably have to place b5. Hey, that's not good. That is not good at all. And here's b5 card, g5 coming. What can I do? Please play rook d1. Playing hope chess. I can play c4, but after rook e4, what do I have? Knight b6. I'm just defending. I'm just defending. More than playing chess. Yeah, rook e4, rook c. Maybe I can go after this pawn. What is that? Just take care. Catching on nonsense. To go back. But now I should tie down. Gotta lock in. h7 I just take. Just take. What a move. What a move. Yeah, I don't like bishop e3 check because now my king is just getting far away. Now I can play king f2. Tempo, rook d1. Bishop has to go back. Double up. I'm gonna take. Then I take the rook here. But king h7. Okay. I'm not even up a pawn. Okay. H4 knight g5 seems reasonable. But now I renew the threat. Knight of h4. I have to be careful though because this bishop is strong. Yeah, it's a strong bishop. Just gonna hide. Hello. Hit the pawn. Yo, where's my device lagging? Takes. No, now I just push. I'm sorry for flagging. I'm sorry. But yeah, the Panzer. Getting my knight to g4. I could have played, but okay, just get all the pieces active. Let's trade off. 94, queen d6. Somehow surviving. Bishop d5 doesn't look bad, but maybe get the queen off this file. Oh, my is a miss. Let's just control this. Can always bring the knight in. We can push b5, but this it's just a pawn never giving up. So when I come here, it's a good move. That is a good move. I'll go back. Wait a sec. There can't be much to it. I just push b5. If we sack takes. I just push b5. Now I can even plant my knight. I'll just wait. King g7. Oh. c4, bishop e6. Should be alright. Maybe even b5 now. You know, I want to play another one. I'm gonna call it good game. Well played. We can play again another time. Another time. I'll follow you. Can't follow you. Okay. Not a problem. So I got back to 22. Yeah. 39. It's good. Very, very good. And I need to play this game quick. Okay. Thank you. How do I end? How do I end the stream? Thank you everyone for watching. It's been 100 minutes of streaming. 1 hour and 40 minutes. what I'm gonna call it. Uh, I'm getting very cold. Might go sleep. Might go sleep. But okay. Maybe I play on. I don't know. I'll take a break. I don't know what to do actually. I'm so confused. Don't know, do I play on? I keep streaming. Let me check. Jeff, Jeffo, hi. Hello, hello. Ah, maybe I'll play bullet. Maybe I'll play bullet chess. Maybe. But I'll continue doing puzzles. Definitely do some puzzles right now. Gotta improve those. Get back to. I wouldn't mind being like 3,000 puzzles. Okay, this is the first puzzle, so I'll be back. I'll be back. Just gonna go get something. So I'm gonna put my volume off. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna play one bullet game and we'll call it a stream. Just one bullet game. Just one. You can take? Okay. Oh, all this really pushing me back here. Yeah. Might play another one. Just for the vibes, you know. Just for the vibes. Just for the vibes. I'm getting cooked on the side of the board. Absolutely cooked, man. Put in an air fryer. Like, come on. I can't be playing chess like this. It's terrible. This is not how you play chess. This is definitely not how you play chess. Ooh. GG's. There's no way I'm winning this position. That knight is trapped and I'm getting checkmated. Huh? What was that? That was such a bad move. Oh no, it's a check. Oh no, there's a check. What am I doing? My opponent doesn't see it. Only be grateful. There's no other way. Because I was losing this one. I just hung my bishop on f3. That's knight f3, bishop f3, bishop f3, queen c3. My bishop is gone. It's gone. There's no way to defend it. Why can't I sack my queen? The queen sack has been there. It's just waiting to happen. I completely missed it. Was not thinking about a sacrifice. Not at all thinking about a sacrifice. But we can trade queen. Ah, GG's. So +4 after 4 games. This is not a bad, not a bad rating increase. But it would have been better if I played one game. But that's the risk. So thank you for watching, everyone. It's been 2 hours of streaming. Yeah, it's the 23rd of June today. Good night, everyone. Be grateful every single day because it's a blessing to wake up. And we only have one person to thank, and that is our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Always be thankful for the opportunities you receive in life and don't take things for granted. I don't have a Bible verse for today, but just thank the Lord for the day because every day that you wake up, it means that you have a purpose.